Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Alright, welcome to the Crypto Angel channel. Let's look at the Fear and Greed Index to start off. We're live every single Monday and every single Saturday at 11 p.m. Central Time. So without further ado, let's kind of get into the nitty gritty. So right now we are still at 73 on the Fear and Greed Index. I don't believe that has changed from 5 days ago. So that is just where we stand with that. The next thing I want to get into is Bitcoin. I did have a meme coin that I just posted on TikTok. I want to talk a little bit more about that. But let's start with Bitcoin. So tomorrow is the weekly candle close for Bitcoin. We'll see where we lie. But right now, on the weekly time frame, I like where we are at on the stock RSI. That looks like we have some more upside incoming. The 3-day time frame, I don't really like where Bitcoin is at. On the 3-day time frame, I don't know why my computer is being slow. The 3-day time frame is in a falling wedge with a measure move of roughly 83,139. That is kind of the measure move that I got. We might need to redraw this a little bit, but overall, I'm thinking that measure move is going to pretty much stay the same. Maybe it's slightly lower by a few $100s, but $83,000 is the measure move out of this falling wedge on the 3-day time frame. The reason I'm not super bullish on the 3-day is the fact that it is overbought. But I like where the weekly is at for Bitcoin. So I'm not super worried about the 3-day, but you know, I like where I see I do like where I see the daily time frame on Bitcoin. I like where the weekly is at. The 2-day and 3-day, you know, not so much. But I really like the fact that the bigger time frame, the weekly, is oversold, making a higher low. That's really bullish for Bitcoin and for crypto. So I am expecting a move out of this falling wedge. These break up 68% of the time. I believe in up 2 to 3 months from now, Bitcoin will be around that $80,000 level and would have definitely made a new all-time high. We'll see what happens. The only way I would say that this falling wedge is negated is that Bitcoin loses these key support zones on the weekly time frame. The first one to the downside being $65,500. That would be a very bad sign if you're trying to, you know, go long on Bitcoin. If you lose $65,500, your next stop is $60,600 on Bitcoin. And if you can break out here, I would say that this is a confirmed breakout out of this falling wedge. If Bitcoin can break back close to the all-time highs at $71,150. We'll see what happens, but that's what I'm looking for Bitcoin right now. So if this, then that. There's the scenarios for Bitcoin. I think it's more likely you get a move to the upside based on the daily and based on the weekly time frame. The 2-day and 3-day the 2-day time frame and the 3-day time frame are sandwiched in between, so I'm not super worried about that. Maybe worst case scenario, Bitcoin goes sideways for the next week while those 2-day and 3 days reset. But overall, the daily is ready for a pump and the weekly is definitely ready for a pump. So really, $80,000 in the next 2 to 3 months is probably very possible and realistic. Hell, it could happen in a week. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin goes up, the entire market is going to pump. So if you guys have requests for altcoins or meme coins, let me know in the comment section below and we will look at them. I'm still long, unfortunately, on BCH. I've been long for going on 2 weeks now on this trade. It is just kind of depressing, but I'm long on it right now. Now, I believe if you lose the support here on Bitcoin Cash at 443, I'll get out of the trade because then my long would be negated. My long play would be negated because then you'd be breaking support. So that's the only trade I'm in right now. I also have, I guess, investments on some meme coins on the Solana chain. Thank you for the follow, User40. So, yeah, that's kind of what we got going on. I am in the process of rebranding my YouTube channel and my TikTok channel to Crypto Andrew, and eventually I will be making a new YouTube out of that. But that's maybe a few weeks down the road. Jasmine right now, Jasmine coin is looking pretty good with a measure move of 4 cents right now. Let's see if we can get that measure move to happen sooner than later. But Jasmine does look like it wants to get moved to the upside as I speak. So the 4 chart for Jasmine is ready for a pump. Also, you're oversold on the stochastics. So I kind of like what I'm seeing on Jasmine right now in the smaller time frames. The daily chart and the 3-day chart are overbought. That doesn't look great. But at least a smaller time frame, you could stay overbought on those time frames and get at least one more move to the upside. to that resistance at 4.4 cents on Jasmine. So Jasmine looks like it wants to get moved to the upside. Bitcoin also looks good to me. So let's see what happens. But super short term, the 4-hour chart for Jasmine is looking for a pump probably early next week. So that's kind of what we got going on Jasmine. If you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know in the comment section below, and I will look at them. Otherwise, with that being said, guys, that is a very quick update on the market. Oh, I did want to talk about Prickcoin. Prickcoin is a low market cap coin. It's around $1 million right now, and I am personally in it. Let me turn this to white mode so there's no reflection. I'm personally in this trade right now, whatever you want to call it, on Solana. So it does look bullish to me right now, so that is why I'm in on it. It's high risk. It's on the Solana chain. It's a meme coin. I'll leave it at that. So from the high to the low, I would say that this is your initial flag when it first came out. Your measure move would take you all the way up to about 24, 23, and from here that's a double. So we'll see what happens, but that's kind of what I'm hoping for in the next week on Solana, not on Solana, on Pickle Rick, which is on the Solana chain. They have over 100,000 followers on Telegram. My only concern about that is that I think a lot of them are bots. So I'm not gonna, I mean, they only have 718 holders. I think if they had 100,000 people in the Telegram, we would that are real people. I think they'd have a lot more holders. So that's I'm a little bit confused about that. But that's like the only red flag I see. Aside from that, I like this project. The price action looks bullish to me. The other thing I don't love about it, though, I guess if I'm trying to look at this from a fair perspective or neutral perspective, is there is a lack of volume on the 2-hour chart. The volume for the day is only about 100,000 to 111,000, so, you know. But overall, it looks good longer term. They're doing a lot of marketing, but those are just some concerns I do have. Volume can come in. Just the Telegram with the bots, I'm not sure I like that. But anyways, aside from that, that's one I'm in. I put a few $100 in it. We'll see what happens. And, yeah. That is Pickle Rick for you. I would definitely like to see more volume coming to this project, though, for sure. We're also live on YouTube. If you guys want to go check us out on YouTube and see the entire screen. Oh, I also want to say that we have a Telegram link to join that is in the description below. And in the Telegram, you can also join the Discord, which is a paid-for Discord, where I post my trade tips for everything and for the week. But you can join that, find the link for that through my Telegram, which I also suggest you join the Telegram because I tell you then when I go live and you get notifications about my channel on Telegram. And yeah, that is free to join. So yeah, click the link in the description to join the Telegram. Thank you, Teresa, for the follow. And yeah, so with that being said, if there's no requests, it's going to be a pretty quick 10-minute stream. My Monday streams are usually longer just because they are. It's a new week. There's more to talk about. Usually crypto on the weekends is kind of slow anyway. So I'll be back live for my longer stream at 11 p.m. Central Time on Monday, which is in just about 2 days from right now. By Monday, I kind of expect sideways price action for Bitcoin or a slight move to the upside. Because you are oversold in the 4-hour and you're in this falling wedge on Bitcoin. So I'm expecting a move up for Bitcoin. My prediction for Bitcoin for this weekend or for Monday would be to be above the 21-day moving average on the 4-hour. So I predict Bitcoin will be between $68,000 and $70,000. So a slight move up come Monday night. We'll see what happens. But into the next week or 2 weeks, I'm expecting a bigger move up for Bitcoin back to those all-time highs. So we'll see what happens. But that's what I'm looking for over the course of the next 2 days on Bitcoin and on crypto. And yeah. Thank you for the likes. If there's no requests, I'm gonna wrap things up. I'll be back live on Monday, 11 p.m. Central Time. Until then, trade safe. Have a great weekend, rest of your weekend. Have a great Sunday, I should say. And I'll be back live Monday at 11 p.m. Central Time. Until then, go subscribe to me on YouTube. I appreciate the support. And I'll see you guys in 2 days for our next live stream. Have a good night, y'all. Thank you guys on YouTube. I don't know what's going on here. It says 10 minutes of watch time, so someone must have been watching, but it says no viewers. So I don't... Oh, maybe it's live viewers? I don't know. Alright, I'll figure it out. I'll see you guys on Monday for the next live stream. Until then, have a great weekend. Also, go subscribe to me or follow me on TikTok. I appreciate the support though, especially because I think I'm shadow banned on both platforms. It does help, so appreciate it. I'll see you guys on Monday night for our next live stream, 11 p.m. Central Time. Have a good night.